Welcome to our company meeting. So just as a reminder that we do this every month now, we're having a bigger meeting today because it's like our new year is just starting, but every month we're going to be doing the ongoing training. It's always the fourth Wednesday of the month, and we're always going to continue that because this is the year of training for ROI. So we're going to become a company who's really concentrating on training and really growing our people.
And that's true.
Yes.
Everyone should come every month.
Yes.
At 2.
That's it. Yes. So, this is not what I normally do, the pictures in our ongoing training, but I think I will do it once a quarter because this is what I used to do when we had the company meetings, because it's really nice to see all the product that we've done, so that you guys from the back could actually see all your hard work that you've done and get to see the end product, and then other people get to see different designs that we've done for different people. We are doing, I mean, man, our design is just, whew, so good. With our colors we're putting in everywhere and all the great salespeople, like we're doing lockers when needed to, and the color through laminate is so cool because it doesn't show the edging. What?
We didn't do the lockers.
I know.
Okay.
But we sell. We can do them, we have them.
But they look nice.
But they still look
Yeah.
nice, and we did the bench and
We did
everything.
everything, yeah.
In these locker rooms. So some things that we used to not be able to do before, we would have probably turned down this job some years ago. So even our skill set is getting higher and higher. More pretty colors. Wrap around. Echo, so cool. We even used some turf in this one to separate the space. We didn't sell them those glass walls, right?
No.
But we can. But we did sell them that back wall. That it looks like it's reclaimed wood, but it's really not. It looks like reclaimed wood, but it's really, really thin wood, like this thin. And it goes on like sticky
This is
thing.
really thin.
Yeah. Yeah, it's real wood, but it's not reclaimed wood, right?
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
real
but they're not like.
No, I know it's real wood. Is it reclaimed wood?
It's
Yeah,
marble.
yes.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Wow, okay, that's
You could
cool.
even get old gym floor.
Wow, that's cool. Yeah, and it's like a third of the price, right, to install that,
That is only like an eighth of an inch thick.
right, it's very thin, but you can't really tell once it's on the wall, because it looks really pretty. We even sold the plants in this one, didn't we? Yeah.
Beautiful work production, really good,
Yeah,
good stuff.
that's cool. Oh man, some back hanging shelves. Okay, we just reverted back.
That was a pretty good figure.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like, we just reverted back to our old product there.
There we go, that's better.
There we
I
go.
know,
Yeah.
look at those, that's so pretty.
That is pretty.
Look at that lighting up there, I don't know how they did that lighting, but that's really cool.
Yeah, that's
We should try to look into that
That is just,
lighting.
no, I've used that before. That's just a product that just comes like that and all.
That's really cool.
They are really.
Do you get to pick your shades?
No, they're all square.
Oh yeah, there's some
That's
more
not
old
cherry.
school. Okay, so flooring, did a great job this year, and I'm sure a lot of that has to do with Lauren, where she at? So yeah, 150 projects this year with one warranty issue. I mean, like unbelievable. That is so good. And I mean, last year we had 5, but between Jared, which is closing, Mike and Jared are not here right now because they're about to close a $500,000 deal, so that's why they're not here. But I'm like, anytime you are closing a big deal or even a little deal, you're allowed to miss my meetings anytime you're closing a deal. So, but that is really good. I mean, and because those two work so well together, and they just make the projects go so nice. And then we gave out spiffs to the salespeople of like $30,000. So what happens with that is the salespeople tell Jared about a job, and then Jared sells the job and gives them money. So that's actually available to anybody. If you have like where your wife works or your husband works or anybody, you know, if you give Jared a lead, he can put money in the job for you and you can get a spiff. So, but thank you to everybody for your support. Okay, so one of the things that we're going to be doing a little bit different this year is our management team is implementing some new processes and procedures on our management side, which will then flow down to all of the employees. And one of the things that we're putting in place is a vision. So we have a vision for our company, which includes all of you. We're a passionate company that delivers an exceptional experience that inspires. So what I mean by that, and what we're going to do as a management team, is we are going to make decisions based on this vision. We are going to hire based on this vision. So we're going to be looking for very passionate people in your area of expertise, passionate about the company. We also want to deliver an exceptional experience. We're going to be changing, like when people come in the front door, I don't even care if they're coming in for use. They like something to drink, would they like a snack? I mean, we're really going to be stepping up our experience. This also goes for the installers. You know, when you guys are out, you're the last people who see a customer, so you're going to be leaving a lasting experience for them and a lasting impression. And we want to inspire people, because I know one of the things that I can say there's not many things I can guarantee people, but if somebody takes a tour here, I can guarantee they will leave inspired. Every single tour that I've ever given to anybody, they leave inspired. So not a lot of companies can say that, and I'm very proud of our company that we can say that. So you'll be hearing and seeing this in many more meetings, and we're really going to be incorporating this vision. It's not going to be like one of those, oh, we have a mission statement, it's on our wall and nobody knows what it is or anything like that. This is going to be incorporated to all of our meetings as we go forward, and making us even a better company. We're already a good company, but we want to be a great company. Okay, so I have to get a little closer in order to read this, but this was actually an email that we got from one of Alexis's customers who came in for a tour, and getting emails like this just show about that vision, which is really exciting. So Alexis, we had so much fun. It's supposed to be new, but they wrote that wrong. Who knew furniture shopping could be such an adventure? Thank you very much for the tour, the cookies, and the goodies. You spoiled us, and you have an awesome work environment. Our group has some homework to do. I'll stay in touch. But they're very excited about the process. I even heard them when they left here how excited they were. And that's the kind of experience that we want all of our customers to have when they have interaction with us. And that means anybody. When we're giving a tour in the back, you guys stopping for a second and saying hi to a customer when they come in, the way we answer the telephone, the way we send an email, it can all be a good experience for the customer. So, the other thing that management is going to be working on this year is having management not be a bottleneck. I hear a lot of times, oh, I have to ask management, oh, I have to ask Melissa, oh, I have to ask Colin, I have to ask Miguel. So we're going to be working on more and more processes to empower you to make decisions. You know what's right for the company, you know what's right for the customer. We're going to be empowering you more to make your own decisions so that we're not the bottleneck. Because you can't grow a company if everything has to funnel through a little bitty space. So, if anybody's been to my office lately, they will see that I have my sign back up. So one of the things that I will be doing this year is when you come to my office to ask me a question, I'd really rather you just come to me with, what do you want to do? you know how you want to handle a situation, or you know what you want me to say to you. So just come to me, hey, I'd like to handle this customer situation this way. I'll be like, sure, or maybe I'll have a couple other questions. I don't need to hear a whole long story and this and that and, asking me all of these questions. Empower yourself. You know what's good. Like, if it's good for the company and the customer, I'm gonna say yes. So when you come to see me, that's what I'm gonna be expecting from you, is you come with the solution already if you just need, a quick approval. And I'm hoping after a while with enough processes, you won't even have to come ask me, you can just make the decision yourself. So the other thing is, we are all in sales here. We might not all talk to the customer, but we all help with the sales process. So, for instance, if an installer goes out to a customer and leaves a bad taste in that customer's mouth, how many referrals are we going to get from that customer? Not very many. So we just hampered the sales process in that scenario, because 60% of our business comes from existing customers and referrals, which is a lot for a company who doesn't sell to the same customer every single month. So we all have to be thinking about, we're a sales organization, and that we all are in sales here. So all of our job is to support sales that come in from the customer. So the boss is the customer, not me, not Colleen, not Todd. The customer is our boss. That's who pays our paycheck. Without customers, we don't have any paychecks, or the rest of us do not have any jobs. So the vehicle are the salespeople. So the salespeople are the vehicle that get, they're basically the liaison between the customer and the support. So basically everybody that works inside this building that's not, a salesperson, account manager, is sales support, working towards the customer, and the vehicle to get us there is the salesperson. So we have to remember that we have to support the salespeople in a way that supports the customer. So pretty much if you're supporting a salesperson, you're supporting a customer. So because the salesperson is the vehicle that gets us to that customer. So we just have to remember that when we're like, if we're getting frustrated about something or whatever, that we're all here for sales support, including myself. So how do you make a change in a large company like this, or anywhere? You be the change you want to see in other people. Because if you're like, well, that person does this, or that person does that, or I don't like this, or what's the best way to be in that situation, you be the better person. And the more, if everybody just paid attention to their own selves and, we're a better person, then everybody just gets along better and the whole system goes smoother. Okay, so this is part of the training process, and so I just wanted to bring up what we're doing, and it does affect a few of you, some of you in the back, not so much. But, so for going forward, I just wanted to let people know that you have to have a deposit in order to get your job scheduled. So the job will go through the system, we will order the product, and Margaret on a daily basis will be sending out an email that states, these are the people that are still waiting, that we're waiting for deposits. So this is gonna help with cash flow all the way around to help the whole entire company. So if you have special terms or anything like that, you just need to let somebody know and have it be on the term sheet correctly. But that's how the process is gonna go. I know that some people are like, well, how do we know if we're getting a deposit or anything like that? She's gonna send a daily email knowing, hey, here's the people that we didn't get a deposit from, so that then we can speed up that process. Okay, so we're back to Colin Leeward. We lost our internal person, not that it was that great of a loss, but we are still working on getting an internal person to help us. But what you have to understand, you have to be patient with us. We're working on it. Are we gonna fail a couple more times with the people we hire? Maybe we will. We don't really, IT is more complicated than you think. It's like help desk, server, security, database. So there's so many, and not one person knows how to do the whole thing. So between different companies and hopefully hiring an internal person, we'll get to it at some point. But please know, we are trying very hard to make IT a better process. So, Reiki Rocks, again, remember when we have the concerns email? So when you send in a concern, you can also to the concerns send anybody who did a great job. So I want to get more of these. I only got 3 this last month, but Samantha completely rocks. Her ability to think through the details and make sure everyone gets the info they need to be successful is never ending, and she does it with a smile. Wow. So these are word for word whatever the email And our boys upstairs in programming. A huge shout out to our programming team. Always great to bounce ideas off of to make the product go perfect. And Jenna, I would like to give props to Jenna. She went out of her way to thank me for helping her, and I wanted to call attention to that. It is always great to feel like your efforts in helping your team are being received with gratitude. Okay, Libby or Todd, it's your turn to talk.
Libby, did you want to talk?